Hey guys, this is just a small journey of what happens on Blood Exchange Day.
Walking around to Central Middlesex Hospital. Um, it's blood exchange day. Well, not today, but tomorrow it is. So they've got to prepare me and stuff. So I'm going over here for a blood test, cross match, and all that. This is the life of a sickler, really. Hi guys, I'm exhausted. It's exhausting. Um, Not really a good day today. It's blood exchange day. So a lot of you guys know that I have sickle cell disease, SS, so kind of like the top tier. So one of the things that I go through that's currently new in my life at present is the fact that I now have to have sort of regular blood exchanges. They happen 6 to 8 weeks. The reason why I have to have these, or the reason why I am currently having to have these, because you know you don't have to have anything if you don't want to. So the reason why I'm currently having to have these is the fact that my sickle percentage gets really, really high, and then it's like a ticking time bomb. So currently I'm measuring 79.6%. I'm at about 79.6% for my sickles percentage, and that's quite high. I've been higher. I've been 92% for my sickle percentage. Yeah, so it's basically you're kind of like a crisis waiting to happen. So one of the ways they try and eliminate you having a crisis is either giving you blood transfusions or blood exchange. I get blood exchanges, which means the amount of blood that they put into my body is the amount of blood that they take out. So it's a whole machine that you're connected to, and the machine does this for you. However, in order for them to do that process, you have to have really nice, good veins, because the machine functions on like sort of like pressure of your veins as well. So when it's retracting the blood out, you need to have it needs to have a good pressure for it to take that blood out. Unfortunately, for me, I don't have lovely veins. So one of the option is that they go through in my groin. Now, my last experience of this was really, really, really awful, and I didn't like it at all because, you know, it's very invasive. For me personally, it hurts. I've had it before, but I've had it when it's been like an emergency. So I've had blood exchanges before in the past, but they've always been like an emergency cases. So you're kind of like, I'm in a crisis, I'm kind of out of it, I'm on morphine, I'm like not really focusing on someone putting a vas cath in my groin. I don't really care. I just want the pain to go away. So it's a whole different ball game when you're in a crisis. When it's electively done, you're awake. You get local anesthetic in that area, but you are aware of everything that's going on. For me, it's a psychological thing. I don't cope very well with being aware and knowing. I know too much. So I know when they're putting the line in, I know when they're cutting. So it's kind of like plays a really major part on my mental. So yes, I don't like it. So today they thought that they will try and see if they can locate some veins in my arms, and if they're big enough, then they can go on with the procedure. The location of the veins was fine. They located, you need to have two veins. They located two veins. However, one vein worked, the other did not. They attempted another vein, that didn't work at all, and then another vein, and that also didn't work. The vein that was working was the fact that this vein was is the vein that was taking the blood into your body. The vein that wasn't working was the vein that had to take the blood out of your body. So I'm getting I'm getting donor's blood. So donor blood is going in, and my blood, basically red blood cells, should be coming out, because that's how blood exchanges work. It's like a like for like. So if I'm getting 13 units of blood, 13 units of blood have to come out of me, because it's in the title, really, blood exchange. I'm literally swapping. But that didn't go to plan, and as you can see, these are all where they tried. I mean, I did have lines in, but the pressure of the blood to actually come out of my body was not working, so I had to be sent home. So tomorrow morning I'm at another hospital in which they're gonna insert the line. So great stuff. Not what I wanted, not the results that I wanted at all. I just wanted to just get this out of the way and just carry on with my day, so to speak. But now I have to be at another hospital first thing in the morning. I'm going to go to theatre around 8 o'clock. They're going to put that line in my groin, and then that one will work because you've got a big enough vein there. In the long run, obviously I can't keep on doing this. It plays up with me mentally. Physically, I'm alright. I can sit there and I can take these pokes, but mentally I'm not okay. And I think I needed to like admit that. And yeah, I'm not okay. It doesn't make me feel good. Like, it's invasive. So my third option is for me to have like a port put in. So if I have a port to put in, which is going to be sitting under the skin, then it doesn't really cause much interruption. It's more of a semi-permanent thing, so it doesn't really cause much interruption at all. It just, from when it's just in. It stays there for a couple of years or so. It gets flushed now and again just to make sure that it's not clogged. But every time I have this blood exchange, I can just feel under my skin where it is and just kind of like put the needle in there, and then, you know, I'll be able to have a more successful blood exchange. People might think, why didn't I just opt for that in the first place? One, I think I have to think about stuff before I go ahead. I have to really think about it, and I wasn't in the place where I was able to accept that this is going to be a permanent feature in my life, these blood exchanges. I don't know if I'm there yet, actually. I'm kind of like going with the flow. I think this is what a lot of sicklers do. They just go with the flow. So I think I'm in that region where I'm just sort of like going with the flow. But today has really just dampened my spirit, and I'm a bit like, okay, perhaps I need to have this done, and this is the only way that I need to have it done, and that's the only way forward. I'm not sure, sorry, my work laptop. I'm not sure if people notice, but I'm not usually my bubbly self. It's because it's a lot to cope with, and I just wanted to make this video as real as possible, as authentic as possible. So this is me in the moment. This is me trying to cope with what's going on and what I need to deal with. I mean, what keeps me going is the fact that I say to myself, well, after tomorrow it's over and done with, and you don't have to face it until another 8 weeks again. But within that other 8 weeks, I need to make my mind up. I need to say to myself, are you gonna do this thing in your groin continuously until they can't do it anymore? Because after a certain time, you know, trying to put a line in the same place continuously, you get scar tissue, and then therefore, you know, you kind of run out then. Or are you going to have this port? So between now and another 8 weeks, I need to decide what is kind of like best for me to have this procedure to keep it going. So tomorrow I may do another video telling you how it went, if I'm in the mood, because obviously tomorrow is kind of like, I'm kind of like facing one of my worst fear head on. And if I'm in the mood, yes, I'll do another video. If I'm not, then you probably have to wait till another day or so. But yeah, this is the life of a sickler, scars and all.
Hi guys, so the lining session was okay today. It went well, it was quick, it was easy, it was less painful than the last time. This process is quite long-winded because you have to get ready for theatre and all that. So yeah, but at least it went well today. So they're going to restart doing the transfusion now. It's the end of my transfusion. All in all, I started, well, I was here at the hospital at 8 o'clock. It's now, what time is it? I think it's about, hold on one second, let me see what time it is. 16:09. So I'm finished, my transfusion is finished. I'm just getting like saline. And then after that, I can go home. So yeah, this is the end of this until another 8 weeks.